Hello everyone, and welcome back to this year's garden. I want to do a video here just doing an update on the garden. Harvest is just about to begin on some of the stuff, and the garden really never looks better before you start yanking plants out of it. Over here with my onions, most of them are doing pretty good. A couple of them got yanked out, and that's due to my grandson Xander. I was out here weeding and picking weeds, and he was trying to pick weeds, and onions look like a great big easy weed to pick, so I lost a couple, but it's not a big deal. The tomatoes over on this end of the garden are doing real well. I've got quite a few tomatoes on here now. I wanted to do this video now because I'm just about to turn on the sprinkler, and I might leave it probably go most of the night. It's been about 3 or 4 days since the garden really got a good watering. And tomatoes are one plant that need a lot of water. I don't have any red ones yet, but these are Romas here. They're doing good. The other one that you saw was my early girls. Lots of cherry tomatoes that are started now. It won't be long now, a week and a half or so, and I'll be picking some nice red tomatoes. My row of carrots here is doing real nice. I always look forward to when they're going to be able to be harvested, but it'll be a little while before I can do anything with those. My bean plants are growing nice and tall. Getting a lot of flowers on them now. It won't be long at all, and I'll be picking buckets full of beans. Potatoes, they're doing good. They were flowering, now the flowering has stopped, so you know that they're making potatoes underneath there right now. The first part of this row here is my cauliflower. Let's see, there's an easy one to see. Getting some nice heads started. Probably be about another week, and I'll be cutting these off. Over here I have broccoli, and I mean this one here is ready to be harvested. That one too. These are a little smaller, but it's just going to be a couple of days. My romaine lettuce here, I need to cut this down. It's starting to grow up too high. I haven't harvested any of it yet, and I really should have. More beans here that are flowering. The beets that survived, they're doing pretty good. Eggplants are flowering. I'm pretty excited here that my iceberg type lettuce, I'm getting some nice heads that are started, and like I said in the beginning, I usually don't have very good luck with that, but they seem to be doing fine, so I'm just leaving them be. These here are all my green peppers, and then the green peppers that turn red. I don't know what you call them, if they're just red peppers or what, but lots of flowers, and green peppers are started. Over here on this end of this row is my early cabbage. I'm getting a few heads there. And over here, these bigger plants, that's my late cabbage, and they're starting. They're a little bit smaller, but they have about a 30-day longer grow time. This is my kohlrabi. It's about the size of a baseball. It has to be harvested now. It's time. I've got quite a bit of it. I have another bunch of it over there in that row. That stuff is a little bit smaller, but these right here, definitely, this one is even bigger. It's time to pull these out of the ground. These are my artichoke plants. They're about knee-high when you stretch them out. This one isn't. It surprises me. The little sugar ants like to get around the base of these, and I don't know if it stunts them or not, but these are just experimental. We'll see what happens, but they're growing here, and I've got them growing over here. My 4 Brussels sprout plants over here. I don't harvest these until the snow flies, but they're growing good. This is all my kale. Behind that, my collards. Pretty hard to screw those up. This double row right here, one on each side of the fence, these are my snow peas, and I literally have hundreds and hundreds of little peas that are perfect size for a stir fry. Over here I have my few green onions that I planted by just taking that bulb and planting them 3-4 inches into the ground. These are definitely ready to be harvested. I can cut them, they'll grow up again, and I'm happy that I did this because this is the week that I'll start doing stir fries from the garden and start using some of these. A couple more cherry tomatoes here, and I don't remember what, I think this one is a cherry too, but this plant is almost as tall as I am now. And this double row right here, this is the regular peas, and they're flowering. I guess I am getting a couple of little pods on it. They've got a little ways to go. Over here on the viney end of the garden with all the squashes and stuff like that, as you can see, every plant has just gotten pretty big. Again, it needs some water, and it's going to get water here in about a half hour. My fairy tale pumpkin that was growing over here, when I was mowing around it, I didn't see it and I chopped the end off, but that thing's already probably at least 10 feet long. I'm not going to look at every plant, but you can see with this one here, this is just a sugar baby watermelon. And I've got a couple of little ones that are started. Yellow squash here. Pickling cucumber started right there. There's a different plant with a cucumber on it. These couple plants here, I've got, I don't know, at least 10 yellow squash started. This nice healthy looking plant here has some acorn squash started. And inside this one you can see we've got zucchinis going. More zucchinis over here. And on these plants over here I just have lots and lots of little baby cucumbers. Okay everyone, well thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.